Hello again, racing fans. Welcome to the Mother City for midweek racing on Wednesday. We're out of the country course at Hollywoodbets Durbanville. We have a 9-race program to look forward to, and the first gets underway at 12:20. Bit of a tricky card, I thought. There are certain races where you really need to play with a bit of cover. There are 1 or 2 races I couldn't even nail my colours to the mast. There were other races where we had 1 or 2 horses that really stood out. So by and large, it's all a case of how you're going to structure the perm, whether you're going to play a big one with a nice smaller percentage, or whether you're going to use the shrewdies and make bankers and try and catch it on the full. Whichever way, I'm sure you're going to try and find yourself in the queue to collect at the end of the day. And speaking about the winner's queue, don't forget your free Hollywoodbet Punter Challenge entries. Those need to be on 5 minutes prior to the off of the opener. You need to put your selections through and play the bet slip, because if you were to pick all 9 winners on this card, you will be an instant millionaire. Let's find those winners, see if we can find as many as we possibly can. Starting off in the opener, race 1, an open maiden. 13 runners will line up at the 1250 metre mark, and I'm looking no further than the favourite, number 11, Prince of Egypt. From an opening call of 2-1 is now 2.27-1. This horse certainly showed very, very good improvement last time out. That was over the course and distance, was up with the pace and just got outrun of it in the run to the wire when having to settle for third, but beaten just over half a length by the winner. That form line has held up by the horse that finished second, called Primal Instinct, who has subsequently come out and franked that form line, and I do think that with similar tactics of last time out, when showing pace from the get-go, could be hard to peg back in the run to the wire. So, 11 Prince of Egypt is the selection to beat number 13, Joie de Flute. For third, I'm going with number 1, Eugenius, and fourth, number 8, Summer in Ireland. Second race is an open maiden, a race for fillies and mares, where we have 14 runners and a reserve runner over 1250 metres. Wide open as far as this race is concerned. Number 5, Star World, is at 3.57-1. 1 Nanny Gold at 4.55. 13 Vixen's War at 4.55. Number 3, Vixen in the Vineyard at 7.14-1, and it's 8.33-1, and upwards the others. I thought Glenn Cotson's rich vein of form could continue. He has 2 lively chances in this particular race. 1 Nanny Gold, with informed Serena Moodley on board, is certainly coming along the right way. And then the horse that I'm leaning towards, Stable Choice, because of the riding arrangements. Chad Little on board, 13 Vixen's War. I thought this horse has shown the necessary improvement from one run to the other. In fact, we'll be having its 4th career start. Should have finished a lot closer over the course and distance last time out, but had to switch at a crucial stage in the race. Good to see Chad Little retain the ride on number 13, Vixen's War. Having its peak run, 3rd run after race, so should be cherry ripe to run an absolute cracker. So I'm going 13, Vixen's War to beat number 5, Star World, 1 Nanny Gold, and 3 Vixen in the Vineyard. Third race jumps at 13:30. It's the opening leg of the place accumulator. A progress plate, 8 runners over 1250. Progress plate means highest weighted, or best weighted. That's the columns we normally look at. And this race, I made it a complete boat race between number 5, Good For You, and number 8, All the Rage. 5, Good For You. If you look at the form lines, you'll see since the blinkers have been fitted, this horse has taken on a new lease of life. 3 runs back, won that start. Finish a short-head second in the run after that, and last time out won a race at Grade 1 level, the Grade Medallion at Hollywoodbets Scottsville. That was 19 weeks ago. That's when we last saw this horse in action. I was wrote here, if this horse is not in need of the run, will definitely be involved in the shake-up, but I do think may just need it, and that's the reason why I'm more or less siding with number 8, All the Rage, as the horse they're all going to have to beat. This horse certainly has got the necessary form lines to its credit. That last win was a win full of merit, absolutely cruised to victory. Beat a horse called Saudi Cat, who subsequently come out and franked that form line, and the horse that finished 4th, called Demanding Dave, has also come out and won since then. So 2 direct winners coming out of that form line. This horse certainly looks like a classy sort, one that's still on the up, and hence the reason I'm siding with number 8, All the Rage, to beat number 5, Good For You. Then I'm going with number 3, Disting, and 4, Power and Glory. On to race 4. Race 4 is the first leg of the pick 6. 14:10 is the off time of race number 4. Maiden plate, 13 runners. And here I'm looking no further than the favourite, number 3, In Motion. This one from the stable of Justin Snaith. That stable continues to churn out the winners, and Callan Murray will be doing duty, and he's been riding really at the top of his game in recent weeks. This all showed toe from the get-go last time out. That was over 12.50 at this track. Just got outrun of it in the run to the wire and should have no problem going over 1500s this time round. I do think that this horse can still improve further with further natural progress to come and should go one better and unsaddle in the number 1 box. So I'm going 3 In Motion to beat number 12, Beware. For third, I'm going with number 9, Waterfront, and fourth, number 5, Claim Career. Race number 5 is leg 1 of Jackpot 1, Class 5 fillies and mares benchmark 70. 10 runners will line up at the 1500, and this race has got a wide open look about it. 3.03 to 1 each of 2, 8 Beach Verse, 10 Music of the Night, they both are 3.03 to 1, 9 Reed Petite at 4 to 1, 5 to 1 number 6 Zena's Act, 10 to 1 bar those quoted, 3.03 to 1 each of 2. I'm siding with the horse that I thought has certainly been bred in the purple, and that is number 8 Beach Verse by Vercingetorix out of the multiple Group 1 winning mare Beach Beauty. Certainly coming along the right way. Won its maiden over the course and distance last time out and was running on very nicely in the closing stages when picking them off to get up close home and win going away. Beat a horse called Elusive Gift, who subsequently come out and frank that form line, together with a horse that finished 7th called Sesame and the horse that finished 8th called American Beauty. They've all subsequently come out and won since then, so 3 direct winners coming out of that form line. To me, Beach Verse is still a horse that's on the up, will be doing her best work late, and can make it back-to-back wins. So I'm going 8 Beach Verse, head of 9 Reed Petite, 10 Music of the Night, and 2 Très Chic. Race 6 is leg 1 of Jackpot 2. 15:20 is the off time of race 6. It's a D stakes with 11 runners who will line up and contest the 6th race on the card. It's 3.57 to 1 each of 2. 6 Midway, 3.57 to 1, along with 9 Prince of Tibet at 3.57 to 1. You can get 4 to 1, number 2 Malice Strength, and 3 Red Coral. They're both at 4 to 1 and at 6.25 to 1, and upwards the others. What do we do? Race number 6, 3.57 each of 2. 6 Midway from the stable of James Crawford and Louis Courtois. That combination have also been deadly of late. Definitely will have its followers on the day, but I'm siding with number 9, Prince of Tibet, and it's good to see Richard Fourie retain the ride for Pete Steyn, because he's certainly got a little bit extra out of this horse last time out when this horse finished 2nd, beaten 1.3 lengths by the winner. Certainly had to settle for 2nd best, and I do think it was the urgings from the saddle by Richard Fourie that made the difference, and it's good to see that he's back on board again. I do think if this horse goes up handy, that's his style of racing, and he kicks away at the right time, he could be one to say, come and catch me if you can, in the run to the wire. Hence be siding with 9 Prince of Tibet to win it, ahead of 3 Red Coral, 6 Midway, and 5 My Bestie. Race 7 is a Class 4 benchmark 82. 1,400 metres the distance, 8 runners will line up here, and many people will be siding with number 4, Viva Liberté, from the stable of Candace Bass, with the informed Serena Moodley on board. This horse won impressively by 2 lengths first time out. That form line has been franked of number 4, Viva Libertés. Then you can get number 3, Blind Date, at 3.33 to 1. Another horse that was not beaten too far off in its post-maiden effort. Definitely still on the upgrade, but I'm going with a horse that's had quite a bit of experience under the belt. I'm looking for the value, and I'm siding with number 5, Carriacou. This one from the stable of Eric Sands has got Callan Murray on board. Now, this horse has got very, very consistent form coming into this race. He moved up, he was travelling very well in the rundown to the wire, but just found one too good on the day last time out. The form line of that run has been franked by a horse called Mentor et Menu, who has next time out come out and franked that form line. Now, Carriacou is also having his 3rd run after a rest, so should be at peak performance to run an absolute crack, and hence the reason I'm siding with Carriacou for a bit of value at 5-1 to beat number 4, Vivas Liberté. 3, Blind Date for third, and 7, Bombers in the Sky for fourth. Moving on to the 8th race on the programme. Race 8 is a Class 4 fillies and mares benchmark 82. 12 runners will line up at the 1250 metre mark, and here I'm siding with the unbeaten Vercingetorix filly, number 3, Ukaduduma. She's from the stable of Vaughan Marshall. Richard Farina gets the ride. 2 from 2, albeit by short heads in both starts. She won a feature race, the listed Iridescence, last time out. She's been off the track for a 16-week break, during which time I think she probably would have strengthened up. I would have preferred to see her back a little bit sooner to make her seasonal debut, but she's a filly that certainly doesn't look like she's going to stop here. She's unbeaten coming into this race, and nothing saying she cannot be unbeaten at the end of this race. So I'm going 5, Ukaduduma, to beat number 5, Electromagnetism. For third, I'm going with 9, Claire de Lune, and fourth with number 6, December Dawn. Final event on the programme, race 9, jumps at 1700 hours. If all goes according to plan, scratched here is number 1, Good to Great is scratched from race number 9. That means that number 15 gets the run, and we'll have to wait and see what happens as far as number 16 is concerned. This is a wide open affair as far as the betting is concerned. 3.57-1, number 3, Chapbook. You can get 6.25-1. The chances of 2, Mariachi Madness, and 6, Shifting Path. Then it is 8.33, number 8, Commanding. Also, number 5, Iskyria at 8.33-1, and 10-1 and upwards, bar those quoted. Not an easy end to the day. You could probably make a case for at least 2 or 3 of them in this particular race. The likes of Chapbook, for example, easy win in KZN last time out. That form line has held up nicely. You could probably make a case for Iskyria, fourth last time out, getting closer with each and every start. Then there's Shifting Paths, who was not far behind winners last time out in its last 2 runs, but I like number 8, Commanding. This horse finished 5th, was beaten 1.65 lengths by the winner last time out, Chad Little, Glenn Cotson. That combination is in devastating form. This horse always there or thereabout. If you look at the ratings, you'll see a few runs back was as high up as an 85, has now dropped right down to a 71. Also drops in class to take on a Class 5 at a benchmark of 70. And I do think that this horse has got what it takes to bounce back to winning ways at 8.33-1, worth an each way shot in the last. So 8, Commanding, to beat number 3, Chapbook, 5, Iskyria, and 6, Shifting Path. And that's it with our preview for racing at Hollywoodbets Durbanville on Wednesday afternoon. Trust you'll find the winners. Till next time from me, Rouvaun. Cheers for now.